Okay, so the next thing we want to look at is what you're seeing and what you're hearing when you're coaching and teaching the class. That's going to have a lot to do with your at-home setup, and that's something you're going to want to get set up before you start a class. Just before this, I shot a photo over to my friend Olaf, and he's going to bring that up on screen. This is the raw view of what my lounge room actually looks like. Now, there's a few things I want you to take note of. On the right, you're going to see a blinding white light. Olaf, can you take your cursor there? Right, that is my softbox lighting, and that is what makes sure I'm visible with the glare behind me. If you move across to the middle, you'll see my computer screen, and that's connected through AirPlay to my TV, 55 inches. Now, just below the TV, I don't know if it's clear enough for all of you to see, but I've got a little timer running on my iPad, and that way I can always know how far we are into the session. Just like in your face-to-face sessions, going off screen or having to look at your phone is not a good look. You want to be able to see it all happening in real time. And to the far left on the black chair is a little whiteboard. On that whiteboard, I have lined up everything I'm doing in that session, a bit like the program you've written. So you want to have all those things visible before the session. You want to make sure that before you walk in, you're prepared much the same as you would with a regular face-to-face personal training session. And that sort of setup is what keeps you looking professional versus being a little bit on the run and a little bit cluttered. Olaf, can you bring me back onto screen? Thanks, bud. The other thing to think about is your headphones and your microphone. You're going to be able to want to hear them as well as they can hear you. I picked some Jabra active headphones. They have the advantage of the little hook, so they stay on. And apparently quite a good mic from the testing I've done. Olaf's going to bring those up on screen just here. In the next section, when we look at the class format and housekeeping for the Zoom setup, we'll start to talk about muting people and keeping yourself on and how to get music to play. But that's all for what you see and what you hear.